All right, guys, the Utah Jazz have announced that they're trading Dante Exum to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Jordan Clarkson. They're giving a few second-round picks. It's pretty clear what the Jazz are doing right now. They are all in to win, and they are just sending off a player that Quinn Snyder refuses to play in any way, shape, or form. A player that has all the physical tools you want in a prospect, but just can't seem to find a way on the floor under Quinn Snyder, which makes no sense. But they are sending him to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Jordan Clarkson, who's having a nice season for Cleveland. I think he's having a career year in a lot of ways. He's shooting around 40% from three. He's averaging 14 to 15 points per game. The Jazz need scoring off the bench, and he's going to bring that to him. For Cleveland, it's very clear they're looking to move into another phase of developing young players and hoping for another nice pick in this upcoming draft to build alongside them. I'm actually so excited to watch the Cleveland Cavaliers with Dante Exum on their team. He actually gets to play. He actually gets to play in Cleveland. Finally, he gets to be in a situation where he gets to play because Quinn Snyder refuses to play Dante Exum. And guess what? By the way, what happened tonight? We let Jeff Green go. They cut Jeff Green. They waive him. So the Jazz traded a player in Dante Exum that gets them Jordan Clarkson back. Yes, they have to give a few second-round picks, but they get a player back that can actually shoot the ball and is an expiring contract. And he's the guy that doesn't even play. He doesn't even see the floor. Jeff Green, they couldn't trade him. You know what they had to do? They waived him. And that's the guy the Jazz have been playing. Great job, Quinn Snyder, in developing Jeff Green. Great job improving Jeff Green cannot contribute to the Jazz. That's great. Because now Dante Exum goes to the Cleveland Cavaliers. If you're a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, you have to be a little bit excited about this because this guy has had nothing but bad luck with the Jazz in terms of injuries and a coach who refuses to believe in him. He just doesn't believe in him at all. At all. At all. There have been so many times where Dante Exum goes on the court, plays for like 2-minute stints, and if you don't believe me, go look at his Basketball Reference minutes played. He literally will get pulled for like a minute 30 because he makes one turnover. And now he's going to the Cleveland Cavaliers. He can develop alongside Darius Garland and Colin Sexton. That's a fun team. And he can play with a veteran big in Kevin Love, who plays really well, and he can give him get assists by throwing it to Kevin Love. Cleveland Cavaliers fans, in a lot of ways, this is an exciting season for you guys because you get to just develop. There's no loss in this for the Cleveland Cavaliers. If anything, you just get to develop Dante Exum. If he becomes the player that Jazz fans had hoped at the number 5 pick, what a home run for the Cavs. And you get second round picks for it. Fantastic. And if not, it's okay. You just have a player that develops alongside those guys and you'll see what Dante Exum can become. The big thing that Cleveland needs to hope for is that Dante Exum can just stay healthy and then learn to play in the system. But I, for one, if I'm excited to watch the Cleveland Cavaliers because I just want to see what Dante Exum can do. Quinn Snyder has refused to play him. He has refused to play him at so many different stints. To play players like Shelvin Mack, Emmanuel Mudiay, and Jeff Green. Jeff Green, who got cut. I'm really glad that the Jazz developed Shelvin Mack and Jeff Green just to see them go for nothing. And then we see Dante Exum. If Dante Exum becomes anything on Cleveland, it's a black eye for Quinn Snyder. It absolutely is. Because if you refuse to play this guy and he becomes something somewhere else, that's on you. And there have been so many times where we've seen Dante, whether it was in the playoffs guarding Harden. Go look at the numbers of Harden when he was guarded by Dante Exum in ISO. Go look at them. They're bizarre. He absolutely shut down Harden in the playoffs. And the only reason the Jazz got that one win against the Rockets 2 seasons ago was because of Dante Exum. That's it. Because his defense against Harden was next level. Now, the Cleveland Cavaliers get a guy in Dante who he's had a winning record as a starter. He has all the physical tools you could want in a player. He has one of the fastest first steps in the league. He is long, big. He has potential to be one of the most elite defenders in the game. It's a win-win for Cleveland because Jordan Clarkson's an expiring contract. So you get multiple things out of it. For the Jazz, you get shooting. Great. Jordan Clarkson has never been on a winning team. We'll see if he can suddenly figure out how to guard anybody in the league, we'll see. He can shoot the ball, which is nice. It's better than what some things we're seeing, but the Jazz need also guys that can get stops. So we'll see what can happen with Jordan Clarkson. I'm hopeful that his production and his impact on the Jazz can be positive. If he can be a nice shooter and can work within the offense, that's great. He also is coming into an offense that no one's been able to figure out this season, but we'll see what he can do. I'm not very happy about this, guys. I'm very frustrated that Dante Exum never got a chance. He just didn't. And I know the injuries sucked, and I know that made it hard for them to play him. But guess what? When you're Dante Exum, and all you ever do is play in fear of being pulled by Quinn Snyder and just trying not to get hurt, it's hard to succeed. Let's hope that at least one of those can be alleviated with Cleveland, where he can actually play and contribute and have a coach actually believe in him. Wouldn't it be nice if Quinn Snyder ever believed in Dante Exum like he did in Shelvin Mack and Jeff Green? Yeah, wouldn't that be nice to be believed in by your coach? Must be nice. Guys, like and subscribe to this video. I'm not happy about this. Say what you want in the comments. I don't really care. I'm very sad about this. But good. Congrats to Cleveland for getting a nice prospect and 2 second-round picks for Dante Exum. It's exciting for them, and for the Utah, hopefully Jordan Clarkson can improve. And if not, well, then we'll contribute to another player that won't be on the team next year. Guys, talk to you later.